We're supposed to start out with a song, but we didn't do that this time.
A song?
Are we live?
There's one person watching us.
Oh, wait a minute. We're live.
Or is it us?
Everybody, welcome to our You Now live. If you're watching this on YouTube, go over to You Now if you want to ask us some questions while we're still live. We'll be on for about an hour, and it's not Tuesday. We normally come on Tuesday, but there are some extenuating circumstances today, and John was then agreeable to come on today, and I'll tell you how that happened. Hey, Terry, what's up? So, I have a box here. I was at the New England Veg Fest yesterday. John couldn't make it, so it was just one half of the Vegan Zombie over in Worcester, Maine. Worcester, Maine. Massachusetts. So if you live in Worcester, Massachusetts, and you just heard me in Maine, you're probably like, what are you talking about, dude? I always get it mixed up. Okay, so we were in Massachusetts yesterday. I was. And there was a really, really long line in the Vegan Treats booth. I mean, it was out the door all day. And then 10 minutes before they ended, there was a little bit shorter line, so I got in line, I waited for a little bit, and here's what we have here. A bunch of Vegan Treats, and I didn't open it until about 10 minutes ago. We just did a little video there for YouTube. So it's recently unsealed. It was a lot of willpower to not open this because I know John's been to Vegan Treats more times than I can count. I've been there a bunch of times too, but John's been there he used to go there once a month? Something like that.
Every other Tuesday, I think it was.
Desiree, I shaved, yes. You can see I don't have a beard, or maybe I am my twin brother. Maybe Chris's twin brother, and Chris couldn't make it tonight, so I'm sitting in for him. So anyway,
you never know.
Okay, here we go. So, yeah, does John feel better tonight?
Oh my! It's so weird. I was 100% better 2 days later. The next day, I was feeling much better. So it's just maybe I'm just really, really tired and caught a case of the sniffles.
Yeah.
But now that I was in the sun all the way until the storm came, and I look like Santa Claus with my rosy reds. I hate it. Whatever.
And I look like a teenager, says Terry. Thank you. I had a good teenage, time as a teenager. Anyway, so I have here some Vegan Treats. And really, all I really went up there for was a cannoli. Okay, so I've never had a non-vegan cannoli before, and the first time I ever tried a cannoli, which was a vegan. It was a couple years ago, and Christian, the owner of Eden, a vegan cafe out in Scranton, Pennsylvania, there, he suggested that I try this cannoli because if I've never had one before, I had to try this. So I did. So the first place I ever tried a cannoli, actually the only cannolis I've ever had were from Vegan Treats. I've never had another cannoli. So anyway, I have a box of goodies here.
So I guess you could say it's the best cannoli you've ever had.
It is the best cannoli, and it is amazingly delicious. And I don't have any cannolis with me. I didn't bring them here because I ate it. But I do have a bunch of goodies here. So I'm going to open the box, and we're going to go. And by the way, big shout out to Danielle, the owner of Vegan Treats, because there's a ton of goodies in here. And did you know this? Did you know that Vegan Treats is rated one of the top 10 bakeries in the entire world out of
vegan or non?
And I think it's number 2. I heard it was number 2.
I could believe that. I can get behind that.
I would say number 1, but I think it was ranked number 2, which is awesome. So, Marianne, thanks for the thumbs up there. So, anyways, yeah, it's thunder and lightning there, but we're not connected to any this. We're on a battery power here, so we're good. So just like it was a zombie apocalypse, although the internet might go out.
The internet might go out.
So I didn't think of that. So if the power does go out, we're sorry. It is thundering and lightning out, and it's very, very frightening. So here we go. Vegan Treats. We got a bunch of goodies here. So we're going to try some of it. We're not going to eat all of it because we already tried one of these cookies here. So these are just a bunch of cookies. We got a chocolate chip one, and it's like a nice soft cookie. It's really, really good. This is the only thing we've tried so far is the cookie. But we have other flavors here. So we have chocolate chip one. Okay, so this is, I believe it's chocolate chip. So
What is it?
Wait a
Thin
minute.
chocolate?
Wait a minute. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is chocolate chip, and half of it is dipped in chocolate. So it's like dunked in chocolate here. And we're gonna try these in front of you guys. So I hope we don't make you too jealous, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen. So do you want to try the first piece?
Shall I?
Yeah.
Should I get like a little bit of both?
A little bit of
sides?
both. I would.
Oh, what's
look at the
inside
middle.
of
Look
this?
at the middle. There's peanut butter in the
Oh
middle.
my god.
Oh my
You
god.
guys.
I gotta. Peanut butter cookie. Oh my god. How do they make this happen?
Bella's so jealous right now. She's coming over. She's like, I gotta get a
She's
piece
like,
of this
I gotta
action.
get, yeah.
That's good. That was a good cookie.
Okay. So, we gotta pace ourselves here, and we can't eat too much of it because,
Get belly aches.
yeah. Let's see what else we have. So, a bunch of cookies. This one looks like a macadamia one. Macadamia nut cookie, I believe. We're not gonna eat all this stuff because we're gonna be sick, but I just want to show you guys some of the things. So yeah, that's another macadamia nut cookie, I believe. Or no, or maybe it's like white chocolate chip.
Persimmon?
Here, yeah,
We should try
Okay,
it.
we're gonna try it. We're gonna try everything because why not? What is it? Is
It's
it
lemon?
lemon?
Lemon persimmon? Persimmon? Whatever it is.
Okay, so this won't be. These are small, so we can split this.
Should I get a knife?
Yeah, let's get a knife.
Should I get a knife?
Yeah, and maybe like a cutting board or maybe.
Ooh, a cutting board.
Yeah, yeah.
That sounds professional. How about the cutting board my father-in-law made?
That'd be a great cutting board. Pamela, actually, this restaurant or this bakery is about 2.5 hours from us, so it's not very close. That's why we.
Kristen and I. So yeah, my wife and I got up at like 5 in the morning once because we wanted to be the first to get donuts.
Right.
I thought it was 4 hours away. Well, turns out didn't open until 10, and it's also 2.5 hours away. So we were parked in front of Vegan Street, sleeping in our car for 2.5
donuts.
hours for donuts.
And they have awesome like cream filled like Boston cream donuts, and look at this. Look at that. So,
oh,
look at that.
can you guys see it?
So we're not sure what this is. It looks maybe like marshmallowy or vanilla and chocolatey. What is it?
I don't know.
It's
I
good.
feel like it's like a s'mores cupcake or something.
It's like a s'mores filling. It's good.
My in-laws, the drama-free vegan. My in-laws love me, actually.
That's really good.
They're not vegetarian or vegan, but they totally support. They support it. They were worried about my wife going vegan at first because she has a lot of health issues, but knock on wood, she's been really healthy since. Well, a couple of mishaps, but
Hi, Bob. Vegan Jedi. I shaved. See, here's what happened. I trimmed my beard a little bit, and I didn't like the way it looked, so I'm like, I'm shaving it off.
you should have kept the mustache for Mustache Man.
Mustache May, because it's gonna be a...
Oh, you love my voice, Peachy Tooth? My voice is so annoying, but thank you.
I hate my voice too, but I just
I
do
do
it
too.
now. I know.
Just kidding.
Desiree
What do you
says,
do with
"I
it?"
like your shirt." I'm gonna eat it. This shirt is from Harmless Threads. It's my friend's company, and she's got a lot of really cool shirts. So we have 2 more things that we can try for you guys. This looks.
What's John? What does that mean?
What's John?
What's a John?
Okay, so that is a brownie with some frost and then like some really cool decorative stick on top. So we're gonna cut it up. We're gonna cut it up and try it. So
This is for bad for dogs, Belle.
yeah, Belle, you can't have that. So it's a brownie. I'm just gonna have a little piece right here, and then we have the stick. So the stick. So the stick. What's the stick taste like?
Chocolate.
Is it fondant? Maybe rolled up. It's really good. If it's fondant, it's good for fondant. Fondant's not usually good.
Oh, I love her brownies.
Oh my god.
They're so soft.
Mm-hmm.
Fudgy.
This is a good brownie. I hope I don't get sick. I mean, we got one more thing to try. So let's wait a little bit, ask some questions, and then we'll try the last thing. And I'll keep it a secret. Delicious.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I look like a teenager. Okay, so if you just got here, these are from Vegan Treats in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. They were at the New England Veg Fest yesterday, and I mean they're ranked one of the 10 best bakeries in the entire world. So yeah, if you ever have a chance to try something from Vegan Treats, and if you have your choice, go for the cannoli.
And seriously, if you have a trip in New York City, it's an hour drive to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania from the city. I know from personal experience.
And they have a Bethlehem Veg Fest too every year, and I think last 2 years it was in August. So check that out too, because you can go. They'll be at the Veg Fest usually, and then you can go right over to their store too. And they also have soft serve usually, which is good. Let's see. Jen says, I tried your ravioli recipe. It was awesome. That's your recipe, and I agree that it was one of the best raviolis.
Oh, the ravioli?
Yeah, that's so good.
That was a fun recipe. I didn't think anybody would try it. Very labor intensive, but
It is labor intensive, but you made like 500 of them the day
I will never do that again.
So we did a dinner party for raising money for an animal sanctuary, Tamerlane, and John got there early that day to make, because he wanted everybody to have a full plate of ravioli, and you made like literally 400 ravioli.
I'm not kidding, I showed up at the kitchen at 5:30 in the morning, and I made the very last roll of ravioli 10 minutes before the last plates went out. I was like, alright, I'm never doing that again.
Matt the Vegan, hey, what's up? Oh, you're going to Glasgow for it. Cool. Hi from Puerto Rico. Cool. We were in the rainforest in San Juan. And the pot pie. So the pot pie is one of our favorite recipes. It's like one of our most underrated one, I think.
I know that was like one of my favorite videos that we've ever
and
done.
that pot pie is so good too. Bob says, "What's up with my email? Did you ever get back to him?"
Oh, Bob, I'm sorry. I read it. I just haven't replied. I'm going crazy at work right now. I'll respond to you. Maybe not tonight. Maybe one of these nights if I get out early, I'll send you an email back. I'm really sorry about that. I have another month of 7 days a week, 12 hours a day at least. Like even today with a storm, I work from 6:30 until 7 p.m.
Yeah, when people say they work a lot, sometimes they're exaggerating. He's not. Like I can vouch for him. He works 7 days a week. So, Matt, this shirt is my friend makes a shirt. Her company is called Harmless Threads.
Hi.
And she's got a ton of really cool shirts. And she just started the company about not too long ago, maybe a year ago. So yeah, Vegan AF. We all know what AF stands for. If not, you got to look it up. In 1944, can anyone tell me why
No.
it was established in 1944? I mean, I know the answer, but hi, Belle.
Don't do it.
Don't.
No, chocolate will kill you. Go eat the couch.
Peachy Tooth wants to know what your career is.
I work I'm the manager at a garden center here, and it's not just your regular garden center. This is one of the biggest garden centers in the region, and it's so we keep just growing so much. It's so demanding. I have to be there so much, just seven days a week. It's all good.
Vegan trucker, you're right. When the vegan was first coined, it was 1944, all those years ago. It's still storming out? It's storming out. It is. So we're not going to be on tomorrow on our normal Tuesdays because we're doing... So here's the story here. I asked John, because John, it's usually hard for him. So Tuesday is usually the only day he can do these live things. And I messaged him the other day. I said, hey, I have a whole box of vegan treats. You want to do a video tomorrow? He goes, I don't care how tired I am. If you have vegan treats, I will do a video whenever you want.
Not even just vegan treats. If you're going to feed me, I will literally do a video every day. You guys can just watch me. And you guys, we can have contests on how fast I'm going to finish the plate. Winner has to buy me dinner. The winner has to buy me.
The winner, so nobody wants to win. So what we were going to do, and I know it's kind of like the whole mukbang thing, but we were going to go out to some restaurants here in the local Syracuse area, buy a bunch of food, and do videos there. So we would talk about the food and the local. A really cool idea. I probably shouldn't say because I can't talk about it yet, but I have a really cool idea coming up that might be. It might be like just like the new Epic thing. It really is. We talked about it on the way home last night. So. And then I forget what I'm talking about.
Well, you were talking about...
No, I didn't really forget. I just didn't have anything more to talk about.
Oh, the conversation was over.
The conversation was over.
Move past it.
Like kind of like how you said something in the video, and then you're like, I don't know why I made it sound like there was something else to say. There was nothing. So how's everyone doing? And wherever you are in the world, on you now.
Pal. You want to go outside?
Curious Raven, Matt Vegan, thanks for the thumbs up.
Inside?
We still have one more thing to test at the end of the video that we're going to try out. The mouse is picking up every bump. Okay, hold on. Do you have like a mouse pad or just like a cloth or something we can put under the mic?
Yep. What about my wife's shirt?
There you go. Maybe that'll work. Sorry about that, guys and gals. Okay. There we go. Is that better? Oh, it's like 1 a.m. in Ireland right now. College life, cool. Where's college? Sacramento. It was really hot today here too. It was like 79 degrees. I went for a nature walk with a couple friends, and I had a tick on my leg. I've never had a tick on me ever. And then later on, we went back, we made food, and then we went for a run, and then when I was about to leave, there was another tick on me. You can check it all out on my Snapchat story if you want. But yeah, I'm not too fond of having any like ticks on me. And John said there was a bunch of people that came into work that had ticks on them. I don't know. It's just that season around here. Hi from Boston, Vegan Kitty Patrol. We were just in the New England Veg Fest yesterday. Seen any good horror flicks that you can recommend? Let me think. I mean, there's a ton of good ones. Let's see. My all-time favorite is Dracula. Let's see a couple good ones here. Let the Right One In. What was the other one I was thinking? I just have you seen VHS, the first one? I thought that was pretty cool.
I liked that.
The
a lot of people
one,
didn't
yeah.
like it, but I
the
thought
first one was
good.
good. They kind of got cheesy afterwards. It's Tuesday in Australia, so Australia is in the future. Sideshow Jimmy.
Oh, Logan! Holy cow!
Logan was so good.
Really good.
I'm gonna type to you guys my Snapchat if you're interested. There's a lot of me and stupid filters and my dog and food.
Did that song get stuck in your head for a long time?
Which one?
The one with the sloth.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
I'm weird. I'm a weird guy.
No, the ticks are not the reason. I had a tick on me today, and I shaved 2 nights ago. And the whole reason that I shaved was because I trimmed my beard up, and I didn't like the way it looked, so I shaved it off. It only takes me like a month or 2 to grow back how it was. Yeah, Gala, we're not gonna stop doing our food videos. It's just the way we used to do them with John. It's just we aren't able to do them as often. But yeah, I'm not gonna stop doing them. Okay, so we did put something under the microphone. It's still giving bumps. We got a nice cloth under it right now. So what exactly is it doing?
Maybe it's every time I...
Is it when I touch the table? Is that it? Maybe let's not touch the table.
Yeah.
Tell us if you hear any more bumps. Is it good now? Are we good? Okay. All right. There's nothing worse than having really bad audio. Nobody wants to watch anything with bad audio. So...
Did you know that we made the top 20 places to visit? The video that we shot of Woodstock's Farm Sanctuary.
We did?
There were like the top 19 places to visit. It's Woodstock's, but it's my stupid face with a goat in the background.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. That was one of our favorite videos to film. We filmed the shepherd's pie there, the Woodstock, and...
It was creepy.
It was creepy because here's the story. So we never met them at this point, and they wanted us to come down there to film. They had a guest house that was it's a really old building, a really old house. And they said, you know, when you get here, it'll be dark. We got there pretty late. And this was a few years back. So we had it was me, John, and our makeup guy for, to make zombies kind of thing. And so we never met the people from the Woodstock at that point, at the animal sanctuary, and they told us, just go in the house when you get there, do whatever cooking you want to do. They really have a really nice kitchen there. Go check it out, the shepherd's pie video. And then in the next day in the morning, we would meet with them, and we would go out on the farm and meet all the animals. So we get there, and first of all, if you've ever been there, it's like in the middle of like nowhere, and we're going down these like winding roads. And there's really no lights on the trail. So we get down to the house. We're like, is this it? I guess it's it. And it's like this really big old house. So we walk in, and it was really nice in there. But there was no curtains on the windows, and there was really big windows. So you couldn't really see outside because all the lights were on inside. But we felt like, anybody could be looking in. We don't know where we are, where. So we start cooking, and we start hearing these really weird sounds outside. We're like, what's going on? It might have been just the animals, but I don't know. It sounded weird. So, and then we started hearing like bangs and clanks. And at one point, the toilet flushed, and there was no one else in the house but us. So we all walked upstairs, and we didn't see anything. So when we came back downstairs, the cellar door was open. And this wasn't just normal cellar door. This was an old. So we kind of peeked down there, and it was like a dungeon-like.
I thought we were going to die that night.
Yeah. So we're like, what's going on? Are people... Is this like a horror movie? And if you watch the shepherd's pie video, I think at the very end I put the bloopers in, because I'm actually filming when we started hearing some things. And we're like, well, that's not part of the video. And John's like, what was that? And that wasn't fake. That was real. So, yeah, that was a cool night. And it was really spooky, and it really kind of showed up in our video. So... that was a fun video. Shepherd's pie. Janine, yes, I shaved. And so did John. No, he didn't. No,
I need to shave. I'm turning into a scruffy Nerf herder.
Nerf herder. Yeah. Those Nerf herders. Oh. Should I get the next item?
Yeah,
We'll get the next item. So if you're just joining us, the whole purpose of this, not only to move it from Tuesday to Monday, was because we have a bunch of vegan treats, and we didn't want them to go bad for tomorrow. So we've already tried everything in the box for one thing, and that's what we're going to right now. So we have this nicely packaged peanut butter cups. I believe they're peanut butter cups unless it's a good old trick and it's something else in there besides peanut butter. But yeah, they're nicely packaged from Vegan Treats in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And we're going to try one. I'm kind of full from everything else we tried. Do you want to cut one in half?
Yeah.
Because they're pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean,
Plus, I haven't eaten dinner.
Well, this is normally like stuff you would eat for dinner, right?
No, I try to, Gardein patties.
We should tell the story about like back when I was raw vegan, about how I would eat. I would make these raw vegan salads and stuff, and all these delicious healthy foods, and I would post pictures. And back then, I wasn't really in front of the camera in any of the videos, so everybody thought it was just all John's channel. So if I posted like my salad or whatever, everybody would be like, "John, you eat so healthy." Meanwhile, John would be at work on lunch break, scarfing Justin's peanut butter cups down his throat with some kind of power drink, and he'd be reading it. He'd be like, "What?" As he's chewing on the peanut butter cup.
I would actually send a picture to you when I was eating. Like, if only people knew.
So it's so these peanut butter cups are probably twice the thickness of normal like Justin's peanut butter cups or something like that. And
Shall we?
Yeah, let's try it.
Good.
It's good. It's nice and chewy. It's chewy and good.
Chewy and good.
So we've gone through brownies, cupcakes, cookies, peanut butter cups, and of course the whole reason I went there in the first place was the cannolis. Peanut butter cups. And Bob challenges us to make peanut butter cups. And you know what? We should, because even before I started the Vegan Zombie, I used to make my own peanut butter cups way back in the day, because I think for a lot, it's not just me, I think a lot of people, their favorite thing is chocolate and peanut butter together. I know he likes it, and we both kind of do the same thing. Ever since I was younger, there's no peanut butter cups in the house, you grab a spoon and you dip it in the peanut butter, and then you like cover it with chocolate chips and eat it. So that's a good way to get your chocolate peanut butter on if you don't have peanut butter cups.
It's also a good way to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwich without the bread.
Right. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich grilled.
Don't spoil my dinner. I don't even know what I'm going to eat.
Will we be to the Cleveland Veg Fest? I don't know. When is it? Rye bread. It was pretty good. The balance between chocolate and peanut butter, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's nice and chewy. Sometimes you get a bad peanut butter cup that's the peanut butter is like dry, powdery. It's not like that here. Terry says chocolate is a headache trigger for me, so that really sucks. Luckily, I don't get headaches anymore. I think I talked about that. I used to get headaches as a kid, and after I went vegetarian and stopped taking medicine, I've never had a headache again, and that was almost 30 years. The vegan trucker says I used to fill hollow chocolate bunnies with peanut butter back in the... That sounds amazing. You know, you could like melt the peanut butter down and put it in there and like kind of like that and pour it out, and you'd have like a coating of peanut butter in the middle. It'd still be hollow. I went to Like No Udder also. They have they're like an ice cream truck, vegan ice cream truck, and I hear they have their own location now, but they're in, I think, Rhode Island. And their ice cream, they had soft serve twist, and I got the melted peanut butter on top yesterday. Delicious. I just posted a picture on my Instagram account if you want to check that out. Ashley is so jealous. You want the last piece of my peanut butter cup? And there's also a piece of brownie here too if you want it. Bob is hungry at 2 a.m. Sorry, Bob. We can't guarantee that we won't make you hungry if you watch our live stream.
No. No. Good girl.
Chris, have you ever cornrowed your hair? It would look so... No, I haven't. I would guess I would look like Jared Leto from Panic Room. That movie with Jodie Foster. Desiree, what did you just eat? We're making you hungry again. June 3rd. I won't be able to be there because June 2nd, we're doing the Ragnar Relay, and then after we're going to the Tamerlane Sanctuary, Farm Sanctuary. Do either of you like any of the Castlevania games? I used to play Castlevania with Simon Castlevania back when the Nintendo first came out. I haven't played in all these years, but yeah, I liked it.
It was so much fun.
If there's any newer ones, I haven't played any of the newer ones. So, when I was little, they didn't really have any video games, and I remember Pong came out. That was the first one I ever saw. And then I think I was like 6, and I won a raffle in my hometown, like a sports raffle. I won $100 when I was 6. And then I went to the bank to get it. There's like a picture of me going to the bank in the newspaper. And they said, do you want 250s? Do you want 1010s? Do you want 100? And I'm like, I want 100 $1 bills. So they gave me all these $100 bills. I went home and I put them all out. I stacked them all. Anyway, the story is I took all that money and I bought an Atari. And I had a Pac-Man. So that's how I started playing video games back when they first came out. And then I remember getting a Nintendo, and the first thing I thought was, I can play Super Mario Brothers now, and I don't need a quarter, because before you had to go to the arcade and pay a quarter. So then Zelda became my favorite game. Zelda was awesome.
Yeah.
And Castlevania was one of them. Metroid. Thank you for the tip, Jen. Appreciate it. And so as the years progressed, I always looked for, because I'm a huge nerd, so I love Dungeons and Dragons. I used to play Dungeons and Dragons with my friends when I was little, and I always wanted to make something good video game wise that was actually decent. And then one day, years and years later, I was going to college in Florida, and am I hitting the table again? I'm sorry. And I decided to go to the store to see if they had anything, and they're like, hey, you can try out Ultima, and then they're like, well, we only have one of those. So then I picked up EverQuest, and I became addicted to EverQuest. I played that until it kind of ran out, the lifespan of it, and then I started playing Warcraft. And I didn't play any other games because I loved playing these online games. And I didn't stop playing this until I started the Vegan Zombie. And when I started the Vegan Zombie, I just couldn't justify using any of my free time to play a game anymore when I could be learning more about videos, editing, effects, that kind of thing. So I haven't really played. I miss it, but I guess I spend my time a little bit more productive. Nikki, sorry, yeah, you missed out on us trying all the vegan treats. We had brownies, peanut butter cups, cookies, cupcakes, and we talked about the cannolis. What is the best way to recover from cross-contamination food poisoning? I've never had that happen. I don't think I've had food poisoning like that. I would do a cleanse. I wouldn't eat it. I would probably do a juice cleanse or something for a few days just to get everything out of my system. Something like that. What about you?
Yeah, I would just flush it out, fluids.
It's horrible when stuff like that happens. That's why, number one, in order, I just had this conversation yesterday, in order of where I prefer to eat is I prefer to make my own food. Second, I prefer to go to an all-vegan restaurant. And third, a vegan-friendly place, preferably someplace, Chipotle or something like that, where you can watch them make your food. And then last, a place that maybe you can make a vegan option. I try not to go to these places, but sometimes you got to remember when we went vegan, there were no such thing as vegan restaurants for the most part, especially not in this area, and they were far and few between. I don't know if I ever heard of a vegan restaurant when I first went vegan. So there was a lot of French fries and bagels.
you're so cute.
A vegetable wrap with hummus. That sounds good. Janine says lots of really good new ones. Mostly, I would love to try out some of the new one. That everything's so amazing, especially with virtual reality. But I don't know. I don't. You started playing something in your free time. What are you playing?
Fallout.
Fallout.
It's a really nice way to turn my brain off after working. I don't have to think about work.
Pam says, I'm new to this app. Which with the gold bars? I guess the gold bars are like what you can give for a tip. So if you like what we're doing, give us a tip kind of thing. I don't know. Anything helps us out, so we appreciate it. Oh, you play Warcraft, SK. I was crazy addicted to Warcraft. I 6-botted at one point. I was playing 6 characters at once. I was like, it was crazy. But my main character was a druid. Nikki, you're completely right. The cannolis from Vegan Treats are delicious. That's the whole reason I went there yesterday. Bunny Smith says, my sister went vegan today after 39 years of veggie only and took my 12 years of veganism to convince her. That is so awesome. Keep supporting her and tell her congrats. Yeah, plant-based girl for life. That's horrible. Cross-contamination sucks. When people make my food, if I can, I'm watching them like a hawk, and I'm not afraid to tell them to make me a new one if something falls in there, because if they're trying to pick it out, it's something still in there, and for me that's gross. The Lich King, yes. I think that when I stopped playing Warcraft, the highest level was 85, and I think it's something like 100 now or something. I don't know. What else was I was just gonna... So some people... Okay, so I've met vegans... Okay, so I'm vegan for so many reasons. I tell people that all the time. There's so many reasons why I'm vegan, and they're all legit reasons. I've heard some people say this, and it's kind of weird because there's some people that say that they're only vegan for ethical reasons. So if they get something in their food, they were totally trying with every intent to not harm anything, and it's no big deal that it got in there because that wasn't their intention, whatever. For me, on top of reasons, I think it's disgusting to put something like that in my body. I don't consider it food. It just there's so many reasons why I would say no to something if there was cross-contamination or something like that. But I have met ethical vegans that say, no, it's okay. I ordered something vegan. If a piece of cheese fell in there, that's whatever. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, so Warcraft now is 110. Wow, that's crazy. I do. The last non-vegan food I ate, I was in Taco Bell when I went vegan, and I got some burritos and taco soft shell with cheese on it. That's the last thing that I ate that was not vegan. And that day I went vegan. I never ate anything animal product again. And I also still remember the last meat I ate. So this is a long time ago, back in 1990, the last meat that I ate was the popcorn chicken from Kentucky Fried Chicken, which is now KFC. Back when MC Hammer was doing the commercial for it. So that was a crazy long time. And the thing about that, the weird thing about it is, I had only been to KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, maybe 3 times in my entire life. And that just happened to be, we went through a drive-thru, I was with my mom, and we got it. And that was the last meat that I ever ate. Disgusting. Panda, thanks for inviting your friends. Yeah, but the people that did that were people that were in it for ethics only, and they didn't really care about the gross factor or anything like that. In my experience, those are the people that didn't really care. I ate the Beyond Burger today. Actually, I made lunch. I've had it several times before, but yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Did a video on it today, actually. Did you like it, Janine? So we got some kitties in the background talking over there. There's it's a whole animal house here. We
Is
got
that a real cat?
Oh no, it's an app. It's an app.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say, not a cat in this house that makes those noises. Like,
John's like, what's going on over there? It's not a cat doing that. It's an app. You actually, how many pets do you have, and how many pets are you watching? You have.
first of all, I don't have any pets.
Right, family.
I share a house with 3 dogs and Olive.
And one of the dogs, that one right there is new. So
Yeah,
that's Gertie.
Gertie's new. And cats, Olive, Lady, Lily, Muffin. 4 cats. And they're all really annoying. And I can't sleep at night because...
Do they?
Lex, the little Boston Terrier.
Yeah.
So I went to sleep the other night. He was laying and I was spooning him. I was thinking about this. What is he thinking? I'm a grown man with my arm around a dog. Like, is he like, or is he just like, So I kind of took my arm away because I'm like, I don't want to freak him out. And then throughout the night, he moves down and then pushes me over. I don't know how a 20-pound dog can do this, but he's taking up 80% of the bed. My wife is smashed up against me, so I can't move that way. And Belle is down my feet, so I can't move my legs. So I'm just like this, arm over my head. I just came downstairs and slept on the couch.
And you had to wake up in 2 hours or something.
Yeah.
Go to work.
Right, Belle? Yeah.
We don't want to move the pets. The pets dictate what goes on in the house.
Yep. I try so hard not to disturb them because, they're all sleeping.
I had an inchworm on me today. Inchworm. And a tick. So, it's kind of hot in here now.
I opened the door, but then Lex went out and he came in all
But it's
wet.
nice because it's been... Syracuse weather goes from chilly, 40, to 80. Overnight. It's crazy. Keisha has 2 cats and 3 dogs. So there you go. Do they get along with each other? Do we have a favorite non-dairy milk? Says Nikki Mouse. Oops, I'm falling in the chair. My favorite, I always talk about being Rice Dream, vanilla. And recently, I've been drinking the Good Karma vanilla flax milk. Now, I don't know if that's going to replace my favorite, but for all these years since when I went vegetarian, I have been drinking the Rice Dream. And a lot of people ask, B12. I don't take supplements for B12, but the Rice Dream and the flax milk both have B12 in it, vitamin D, and calcium. So I don't know, but maybe that's the reason why I'm good on B12. I'm not dead, maybe, as a long-term vegan. What is your favorite?
I don't have one.
You don't?
No. It's all, well, I guess if I had to pick, it would be coconut milk that I make from scratch from young Thai coconuts.
Okay.
With the water. I love that. I could drink it all day long. And then I used to mix in 2 dates and cacao powder, chocolate smooth. Oh my gosh.
Coconut is probably one of my least favorites. Yeah.
It's very fatty. You can almost taste it in the thickness of the bev.
There's so many plant-based milks. Is when people say they try something, they didn't like it, want to try vegan milk. There's so many different ones that you can try because there's vegan milks that I don't like either. But then there's a ton of them that I do like. So you just gotta find which one you like the best. Rice milk, I can just drink it straight. It's delicious to me. It's very thin. It's not thick like almond milk or soy milk. And if you're looking for something more like that, go for another one. Yeah, Keisha, I had a tick on me earlier. I had a tick on me, 2 ticks on me earlier. We went for a nature walk. Hi, Megan. Okay, so Manuel says, would you say vegans should not adopt cats? Just curious because I've heard before that cats and veganism don't mix. Okay, so it's true that cats are carnivores. I would say don't buy a cat. If you're going to adopt a cat and rescue a cat, that's a completely different story. You're helping that cat, you're saving that cat, and millions of people have cats. You got to be very careful. It is, okay, people will criticize you left and right because of it, but there are vegan cat foods that do work. The main thing is they can't synthesize taurine, and these cat foods, all cat foods don't have that because they're made with meat. They don't need it. But there are a couple brands that do have synthetic taurine and everything that a cat needs, and I think you have one of the brands, and it's been fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so and that's Evolution, you think?
Yeah.
Evolution?
And they just recently switched over, like, not too long ago, so.
So it is possible to have cats on a vegan diet. Now, if your cat is an outside cat, just because of instinct, it most likely will hunt animals and kill them. But
the problem with owning a cat and buying cat food is buying cat food directly supports factory farms.
Right.
Directly supports factory farms and, farmed fish. And it's something that I don't want to buy into. So, people will argue with me and be like, you're abusing your animals. No, I'm not. I'm giving them the diet that they need to survive. I'm giving them home. I'm giving them love. The ones that do go outside, they'll hunt their own food. That's nature, and I'm fine with that. But I can't support an industry that is that cruel and that profit driven and just views animals as commodities, because that's not the way it's supposed to be.
And it usually makes a lot of people mad, but it is a double-edged sword, because if you're feeding your cat the cat food it needs to stay alive, and you're not buying it the vegan cat food, you're killing one animal, another animal, because all these other animals are dying for your cat to eat. So it is a double-edged sword. I don't condone it. I mean, I don't condemn people for adopting cats and saving cats. Definitely, that's like, I don't criticize people for doing that. That's great that you're rescuing a cat and stuff. For the people that do want to know, there are a couple brands out there that will give your cat what it needs. But again, you got to be careful, because a cat can get very sick if you don't feed it correctly, and you try to give it your own vegan diet, because there are a couple things there that need to be supplemented that cats cannot produce, and they will have really serious health problems if they don't. I'm not an expert on it, but I mean, from everything that I've researched and stuff, and I've done a lot, that's basically what it is. Does anyone think coconut milk has a sour taste? I don't know, do you?
I never have, but
I don't know. Valerie, so there are a bunch of vegan dog foods. So my favorite that I've used for my dog is V-Dog. It's the best. I have a whole story that I got to do with Indy, but we don't have enough time right now. But it has helped him the most, and he's a dog that had parvo and really messed up his system. V-Dog it's a premium vegan dog food. It has everything in it a dog needs, and it's also hypoallergenic. So there's no corn, there's no wheat, there's no soy, and it works the best with him. And I know several other people, and thousands of people feed their dogs this brand. If you guys do, I do have a coupon code if you guys want it. If you're a new customer to V-Dog, and I'm not just saying this for this. This is like over testing so many different dog foods. This is the best that I've ever had for Indy. And Indy, for those of you that don't know, Indy's a 100-pound German Shepherd. He's 6 years old, incredibly healthy, smart, and he jumped back after parvo destroying his digestive system. So, can you write the name of the cat food? So there's one brand called Evolution, and I believe the other one is Ami. So you can check those out. So Rose, the supplements that cats need that they can't synthesize is taurine. You can check that out and look that up. These vegan cat foods they have that added in there for them. So what some people have done to make their cats sick is they just made their own cat food or fed their cats vegetables and stuff like that. Your cats will get sick if that happens, if you don't give them the right stuff. And yeah, so dead air.
Dead air. No new ink right now. Maybe once I get a day off. I have some plans on my other arm, and I have a chest piece I'd like to start on, but I'm stretched real thin, you guys. I'm so tired, and I can't sleep. I can't sleep because I can't turn my brain off. So I'll fall asleep for a few hours, and I'll wake up and I'll just start thinking about work and all this other stupid stuff.
That's bad. When you start thinking about work when you're not working, I used to do that. And then when I was so I was doing my real job, other job, and all I could do was think about doing stuff for the Vegan Zombie while I'm at work. I'm doing interviews and I'm trying to listen to people. I'm like, oh, I should totally do this video. Rose said, "Starts cutting out. Heard evolution." So I just wrote it. I wrote it in the comments. Evolution in AMI, and the woman is taurine. I'll spell it for you. I believe that's taurine. John needs more peanut butter cups. Vegan Kitty Patrol. We actually did vegan dog food on our YouTube show, and it's also in our cookbook. We got some. Well, the cookbook has a couple dog biscuits, vegan dog biscuits, and then we have a video for vegan dog food.
And I could do the video of my vegan dog treats that I make for Belle and,
we should
Lex.
do that. Yeah, we should.
But
do
the thing is, I adapted it from some other person.
Well, if you do it, if you change it up to your own, I mean, if it's their recipe, then yeah, not. But, Ryebrad says, "Do you think it's vegan to have a service dog or canine dogs that work for humans?" Okay, so I did a ton of. I mean, that really depends. I did a ton of research on especially the breed of dog that I have before I had Indy. I had a German Shepherd when I was a little kid too, and dogs are kind of than people, so they want to feel a sense of belonging to like a pack. So when they're doing something with you, people might consider work. That is very rewarding to the dog. They do these things, and they love the partnership between, because they see you as their alpha male, they see you as their leader, and they want to do things that please you. So even if you don't have a work dog, you're going to have a dog that, if you're having a bad day and you're upset, they're going to feel something. They're going to feel something bad, and they don't want you to feel like that. If you've had a dog and have you ever got hurt and your dog, it seems like it's right there with you, like, trying to comfort you or something. It's kind of that same thing. So when you have a dog that's trained to work and stuff, they learn. So I did a lot of training with my dog. Like, he learned right off the first day. He learned how to sit and lay down and turn around. I'm all in German too, and he loved this. Like, as a little pup growing up, and we would go out in the backyard and throw the ball and stuff. And you can tell that there's like a partnership, a camaraderie kind of thing there. So I don't know. It depends what they're doing with the dogs. Like, I would definitely say it's not vegan to have a bomb dog go in and try to sniff the bombs out. So if something happened, it would, kill the dog and not the, like that kind of thing. Like, I wouldn't want to put my dog in harm's way, is what I'm saying. I don't think that's cool. But there's other like CNI dogs, that kind of thing. There's differences there. I would never want to put a dog in harm's way.
my only thing I'd like to add is I don't think we should be breeding dogs for a specific purpose. I think we should take the dogs that are out there that are looking for homes and train them.
There's so many.
Trying to breed, seeing what humans do, and this is the worst. Oh, hey guys, quinoa's really healthy, so everybody jumps on the quinoa bandwagon, and then they clear out fields and they destroy towns, and it's the same thing with dogs. Oh, did you know that a German Shepherd can sniff the? So they'll just say, all right. So then they have, they all the breeding, and then there's other dogs out there that need a home and need a purpose, and they're just sitting in a concrete cell rotting away, because somebody had to move into an apartment because they couldn't have their house, or somebody had a baby. And the dog sniffed him funny, or you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I don't think humans should be breeding to exploit animals for any reason.
No, right,
even for stuff like that, because there are other dogs, that we could hopefully train to do the same thing.
Yeah,
some breeds are better than others.
There's a bunch of different breeds that they use. It's not just German Shepherds.
I heard pit bulls are making rounds now, which is great.
Janine says, either of you like AFI back in the day?
I still like AFI.
Davey Havoc?
So here's the thing.
He's from Rochester, too.
Yeah. I saw Davey Havoc at Red Bamboo in New York City, and I totally fangirled. But I didn't say anything to him. It's like, that's Davey Havoc. Everybody's sitting at my table, I'm like, that's Davey Havoc. He was talking to, the hosts.
And then you tweeted him, right? And he's like, you should have said hi.
I didn't tweet him. Oh, the girl and your man did. And, he tweeted her back. I'm like, oh my god, he sort of almost knows I exist, but he doesn't know. He doesn't know I exist.
What if he's secretly watching right now saying, what a bunch of dorks?
Whatever. I wouldn't care. Okay. I am a dork. So.
And then you have a picture with your other idol. You're chewing the gum and you Photoshop
Anthony Green.
Yeah.
So the lead singer of Circus Survive, he's like, I just love his style. He inspires me, and I've been lacking in inspiration for years, but for some reason, everything this guy does, it inspires me to pick up the guitar and try to write. And I got my picture taken with him a long time ago in 2006. My mouth is open, and there's a big piece of gum in my mouth. So I had my friend Photoshop it out so I could keep that picture forever.
But it didn't even look bad, but you were so,
I was so stupid about it.
Are you going to Eat Drink Vegan in Pasadena? I am. John's not. I'll be there. I'm flying out to California on the 23rd, and I'm going to try to do as many videos as I can when I'm out there, because I'm only going to be there for a week. Pits are so cute. We have one over there. She's on top of the couch chewing on a toy. She's pretty cute. And I got fangirl over you, Chris. Well, we met at Pizzeria, right? Pizzeria? Good stuff with Herbivorous Butcher. I saw him in a Thai restaurant in Hollywood. Which one? Anthony Green or Davey Havoc?
Probably Davey Havoc. Anthony Green lives in Philadelphia. Philadelphia.
Okay, so Jamie just joined. Is that a cupcake? We went to Vegan Treat. Well, we got a bunch of stuff from Vegan Treats. We have all kinds of stuff. We got the brownie. We had the cupcake, cookies, peanut butter cups, and the whole reason I went there was the cannolis. Do you know bubblegum was originally made from talcum powder? I think I did, or maybe I didn't. But I do know. Unless you're kidding. Plant-based girl for life. Yeah, if you see me and Eat Drink Vegan, come up to me and say, hey, I'm plant-based girl for life. And I'll be like, hey, we talked on You Now. Yeah, that Pizza Nia was really good. So it's right down the street from Herbivorous Butcher in Minneapolis. And they use the Herbivorous Butcher cheese and meats. It was really good. Now it's made of rubber, so from the rubber tree. Davey. Okay, so Davey was in the Thai restaurant. That's cool. Are we going to Bethlehem Veg Fest or Tri-State Veg Fest in New Jersey? I believe we're both going to try to go to the Bethlehem Veg Fest.
That's in August.
Or wait a minute. No, we're both going to try to go to the Scranton
Veg Fest
in
October.
I will probably go to the Bethlehem if there's no going on prior commitments. But I don't know. I don't think so.
Gertie, come here. Come here.
What's your best party trick? What's your best party trick? I don't even know. I don't really go to parties.
Parties freak me out. I never know, like, here's the thing. I would rather stay home than walk into a party because the whole time I'm at the party, I'm like, oh my God, when I say goodbye, do I have to hug everybody? Do I say goodbye? What do I do? So a lot of times, I just kind of like, I'll go to the party and I'll hang out and then I'll kind of just like, I'll just disappear. And then I'll text everybody like, hey, I took off. Because I don't know, I'm weird.
Okay, so if you're being serious there, Maloney's, how can you become vegan? You love meat too much. Okay, so if you're being serious, here's what I truly think you should do. Make a list of all your favorite foods, and then go on the internet and Google each meal veganized, and you will come up with a list of a ton of different recipes for that thing. Like, say you want to make vegan pizza, you're going to come up with a ton of recipes, anywhere from like really super healthy vegan pizza to like comfort food pizza. Do that for all of your meals. You're going to find something in there that you like, because I'll just tell you right now, vegan food is delicious, and I've had the most delicious foods in my life that are all vegan. So you'll thank yourself for doing it, and the animals will thank you too. And the world and all kinds of things.
I feel like we're being trolled right now.
That's all right. I mean, we can get rid, but...
And everybody's wasting their energy on this person.
Right. The Maewa drumsticks are great, too. But there's so many foods. My brother went to work. My brother is in the military, and he went to work, and he made... there was a chili contest, and he's a vegan. He made a variation of our chili recipe, and... He came in second place, but everybody ate his chili, and the winner, they didn't even eat all that chili. So we all know that he pretty much won as far as, actions speak louder than words. But, first, I was just talking about that first, Al. Yeah, meat flavors, they come from vegan herbs and spices and condiments, and... You're making these flavors come out of the meats and stuff by putting like all vegan things in them. So you can make those same flavors vegan. You don't need to have meat from an animal.
No, Melanie, we're not making you feel excluded. We just gave you a bunch of substitutions, and you just said there is no substitute. There are substitutes. So that's why I made that comment. If you're serious, we'd love to help you, but you got to be a little open-minded here.
Janine went vegan when she was in the Navy in 2010. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. It's so easy today in 2017 to go vegan, and we did it in a time that it wasn't as easy, and it wasn't hard. We did it. You guys are making me excluded. No, we're not making you excluded. You make your choices. If you make the choice to stop eating meat, what do you think is going to happen if you stop eating meat? I mean, you're not going to die. I haven't eaten meat in 27 years.
And if you look up on YouTube, Melanie, just we both have our own separate videos of why we went vegan, and we both go into detail. You should watch that video, seriously. If you're really serious, we want to help you. If you just Google the vegan zombie why I went vegan, and those videos should pop up.
Melanie, there's all kinds of reasons to go vegan, but I mean, it's the right thing to do. It's for the animals, for your health, for the environment. Just because, think about what it is empirically. What is it? You're eating secretions and pieces of the body of another animal. I mean, wouldn't you rather eat like plants, grains, seeds that you make, and you're getting all the nutrients that you need, and no harm is going. There's no harm in killing an animal, making an animal suffer, and you don't have like you got the pus and the infection in blood that goes into the milk. Yeah, it's pasteurized, but you're still drinking that thing, and that's how cheese is made, and all kinds of dairy and eggs, and I mean, I could go on and on about it, but.
And both of us have been vegan for over 20 years, so there's definitely protein in things other than meat. In fact, protein that's easier to digest from plant material rather than animal products.
And no, we don't want animals to die because animals have the same feelings that we do. Imagine if you were, and they can't speak, they can't say anything, so they can't say, please let me go, this is horrible. They're just there until they die. I mean, if you could do the right, I always say this, if you have the chance to do the right thing, wouldn't you want to do it? It's like bullying. If you see somebody getting bullied and you can stop that, wouldn't you want to help that person out? Or would you want to help bully them? Because that person's going to remember you the rest of their life as either a bully or somebody that did something kind for them. And you might need them in the future. But it's the same thing with animals. We should be protecting the animals, because they can't do everything that we can do. So if we have the choice and we can do something to make a difference to help, why wouldn't we? Why would we continue to, like, if you have a dog or a cat, you wouldn't do something like that to a dog or a cat, but those dogs and cats, I mean, they think the same way. A pig, a chicken, everything, a cow, they have the same feelings. If you ever seen a really happy cow that's not on a factory farm or a dairy farm, a happy cow actually trying to play on a sanctuary, they act just like a dog trying to play.
Oh boy, I gotta go. It's an hour later. I got stuff to do. So.
Hey, look at the name.
I know. I look at it too.
Chai latte raw meal.
Bye, guys. I gotta go fold my laundry, and I gotta get up at 5:30 in the morning. So, you guys have a nice night. Oh, no more junk food for me.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so Melanie could figure out for themselves. For new profile night. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go.
Let's hang on. Gertie's gonna come say goodbye.
Oh, we're gonna say goodbye with the dogs. The new dog is Gertie, and I want to know really, was Gertie named after Gertie from E.T.? That's just what I want to know.
Say hi to everybody. Say bye, guys.
She starts eating the cupcake there.
She's still kind of skittish right now, but she's getting more comfortable. Say wave goodbye. Bye.
Good night to everyone saying my name. Is your name John? Chihuahua? Is Gertie a Chihuahua?
Yeah, she's got some Chihuahua. And she's kind of a mix. I don't know what she is. She's cute. All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll try this again next Tuesday. And see you guys later.